Hey, got Fox here. Today a review of Cam Newton's golden ticket, 99 overall quarterback with Move the Sticks and Go Deep, along with Gunslinger and Energizer. Now, the chem choices themselves are controversial. I'm not going to go into what I think about them. I'm just going to evaluate the card as is, because obviously toughness for the speed is nice. But let's not talk about that. 91 speed on the card, and you can't improve that except if you're John Madden, but only like what 1.001% of people do. 93 acceleration, 90 agility, 98 throw power. It's nice having go deep where you don't have to go max out go deep to get the throw power up to 99. The short at 92, 96 medium, 93 deep, 97 throw on the run. Now you're gonna see that 97 throw on the run play itself out a little bit in this video. Maybe not at the start, but near the end we'll talk about that a little bit. The nice thing, so I ranked in my golden ticket ranking Cam Newton the #1 quarterback. It's for plays like this. Gadoosh! So there's nothing, I've said this plenty of times before, there's nothing I like doing more in Madden than to truck people into, there's a few things I like doing more than that. But one of the most fun things to do on offense is to basically show your will being greater than your opponents. And trucking people. So Cam's the only quarterback that can actually lower his shoulder and dominate you. And you don't have to worry too much about the fumbling because he's got 94. Of course, just be aware that the 94 will still fumble the ball if you take a hit stick with something like Sean Taylor or some of the golden tickets that have come out. Still will come and bite you in the butt. So don't get too cocky. We got a long mission to fly here, Fox. So the 94 carrying. I know a lot of people are going to look at that as like, oh, that's great. You don't even have to cover up. No, you still want to cover up with a quarterback. You're still going to basically hate life if it comes to that. So hit RB when you're close to guys, even running the option. This is something I also mentioned in my golden ticket breakdown, is the fact that I can run options and the defensive end will pick the running back. The defensive end won't pick Cam. That's because he's got QB style balance instead of scrambling. So quarterback draws nice. Quarterback options, amazing. So go ahead and flex your quarterback running muscle with this Cam. You won't have to be too worried about it. The spin move at 87. I think one more tier. If you get the tier 3, move the sticks, his spin move gets up to A level spin, which we get bailout city there. So you can do that best animation for the spin. See, look at that, just absolutely break and contain on that. So the opponent's gonna have to react to that and start containing your quarterback. You can maybe get off that like once or twice a game before they start doing it every single play. Anyways, so having him throw lasers, a lot of people are going to be worried about the gunslinger on the quarterback because the ball comes out so low out of the hand of the quarterback. It can knock into linemen, and it frequently does. I know some people have more trouble with it than me with Cam. I've noticed this a lot more with like Vic, whereas Newton I think is a little bit taller, so it'll miss your lineman a little bit more frequently than somebody like Vic would. So I think your what is that? Concerns are not as if I could speak. I'm like a snake with how well I can speak. So your concerns are not as worrisome as somebody like Vic. So the extra 5 inches in height definitely helps a lot with Cam. So basically a running back. Hey, this golden ticket Cam plays a lot like I would say Cam in real life. Like how you'd want. This is a good interpretation of Cam in card form. The only issue, and we'll get to that here in a little bit, the throw on the run being 97, it should be amazing, but under pressure throw on the run, you're still going to miss a lot of passes. Like, don't think this card is Superman. As much as Cam says he's Superman, he is not Superman in MUT. The throw on the run, the off-bounce throw that I know Cam likes to make, it is not going to work out that well for you. He's still going to miss it. There's a nice little bailout. I thought I got picked there. Thanks to that bailout. I didn't see who that was. But anyways, does he have the arm strength to go deep? God dang right. I think there's a difference between, I also talked about Watson's throwing versus Cam's throwing. Watson, with his gunslinger throw, it felt like he had a worse deep ball than Cam. Cam's deep ball felt really good coming out of the arm right there as he just gets a pick there. Maybe if I throw that low, I got that, or get a faster tight end there. But it was picked, and, maybe I could have made a better read. There's a nice little gun right between those two defenders. So there's definitely a difference between gunslinger throw deeps and non-gunslinger throw deep. One, the action takes a little bit longer for non, but it feels like sometimes the ball is delivered better. What do you guys think between gunslinger and non-gunslinger, like deep patterns, like coverage beaters and stuff like that? Which one would you rather have? Because gunslinger, I know early in the year it screwed up, so they had to fix it. Air truck. Cam's also great at the air truck, the flaw in Madden's coding to make that go wrong. Here we are again on the quarterback keeper. Can we make something happen? And Cam loses one, and I will trigger the trucking animation in time. Anyways, I didn't notice any natural misses short. There's a natural miss deep. I don't know if I just overthrew him with like my stick or what, but being a throw deep accuracy at 93, missing that looked like a clean pocket. Seemed kind of weird how he wouldn't be able to just nail that guy right in stride. So I don't know if that was a pass lead or what was going on, but there's an under pressure on target type of pass. So he deals with the pressure pretty well. I mean, his traits, QB style bounce, throws tight spiral, yes. There's another miss. Senses pressure, oblivious. A lot of people say oblivious is good. Clint says traits don't matter for pressure, so maybe I'm just grasping at straws there for traits, and I'm looking at something that doesn't really matter. There's an under pressure. I don't know if you call that a miss, because he got his hands on it. It was still a drop. A drop ball in coverage is still a win for the offense because you don't get it picked. Force passive aggressive, clutch yes, always clutch yes, nice. That was kind of weird. That on the run miss. 90. I feel like 97 throw on the run. I know there's an accuracy penalty for being on the run and holding right trigger, but I feel like 97 throw on the run, you should negate most of it. So seeing something like that wasn't even on a trigger, it wasn't even under pressure, but still had that throw on the run trigger. Kind of hurt. Pull that trigger on me, Cam. Don't do that, bud. There he is, slinging it between, and we're unable to moss our way off that tree. And to finish it off, Cam, again, going to just bust his butt into the end zone. So, very fun card to use. Probably the most fun quarterback in the game to use. But maybe I'd say Lamar Jackson's better if you had to go. I think I said that in my review too. So, out of 10, Cam Newton plays like a 9.6. Thanks for watching Call to Action. I'll see you tomorrow.